got that southern charm, let the laughter begin. From the morning funny to Maga Minute, ain't no better way to start your day the southern way, with a little joke and pray. We're just southern folks talking southern things, front porch swinging where the church bells rang. From Mama Said to Hum Day News, we keep it real with down home views. Sunday morning in the Word, get that gospel flow. Prayer time calls, so let's let our troubles go. Come Monday night, Mama Said is bringing the truth, and when it's night talk with Dave, man, you know it's getting loose. We're just southern folks talking southern things, stories and sports where the good times hang. From SFP News to I Remember That, we tell it like it is, and that's a fact. Got our veteran of the week, gotta show our pride. Pets of the week, bringing love worldwide. Talking paranormal, digging true crime. Southern fried stories all the dang time. So pull up a chair, y'all, and stay a while. Ain't nothing like that southern style. From the morning show to the soundstage band, it's SFP Live, won't you give them a hand? So pull up a chair, y'all, and stay a while. Ain't nothing like that southern style. From the morning show to the soundstage band, it's SFP Live, won't you give them a hand?
Good morning, Southern Fried Podcast fans and all of our folks out there at Cornbread Nation. We're glad to have you. Welcome to Monday. I'm Rob. That's Dave. And we're both drinking coffee this morning.
Absolutely. And very soon that will be Southern Fried Coffee. A few weeks. Yeah. We're working on it. It's coming.
Yes.
Don't forget, Patriot Mobile promo code Cornbread. Get you some cornbread promo with Patriot Mobile. Get a month of free service. Great savings. Patriotic company and help the Southern Fried all at the same time. It's a home run swing. You don't want to miss it.
No. Well, we made it through the weekend.
We did. Well, barely. With granddaughter breaking her arm and wife falling and busting her eye up really bad on. That was Friday, Saturday. Sunday was fairly relatively free of problems, so we made it through Sunday with no problems. So but Dave had to deal with the ladies not being in a very good mood.
Oh my goodness.
Kaylee was but Kaylee joined me in the live last night. It's the first time ever Kaylee has joined me in the live for extended time last night. She actually joined on the show. Was sitting in the captain's side chair, Spock's chair, I guess you'd say. If I'm the captain, she's Spock, and she sat in Spock's chair and stayed in for a while. And it was the first time she's ever done that. So maybe we're getting her used to being on the podcast. Maybe.
Well, I got into a really good situation this weekend on Saturday night. We went to see Willie Nelson over in Valdosta, Georgia. And I'm going to tell you folks something. He's a little older, and he don't sound quite the same. But if you've never seen Willie Nelson before, take this opportunity. Take it.
Yeah. Any of those classic artists, Rob. Sadly they're
Yeah.
starting to pass away. It's getting older, and there's quite a few acts still out there that are touring the soundstage.
Yeah, and these are legends. I mean, Willie Nelson will always be a legend, but when he sang "Last Leaf on the Tree," dude, and that was his tribute to like the older country music artists who have passed on that he sang with and stuff, and
Yeah,
he did a lot of collaboratory work. Man, it just about bring a tear to your eye.
yeah.
Which is 91 now. So get out there and see him if you can.
Yeah, my uncle, my dad's brother, turned 90 yesterday, and I'm rooting him on. One, because he's my uncle and I love him, and two is because he preached the sermon that I got saved at, and three is that men in my family don't live past the age of 70. I mean, like, he's setting records for men in my family. You go, Uncle Charles, you go. Gives me great hope. I did, Jake. I got it. Thank you. I did see that late. I'll get it downloaded, and we'll let her hear that. Thanks for doing that, brother. Yeah, if I played it for the other name, it would have been a little bit. Should have been like, that's not my name. He wrote it. He did a song for Kaylee.
Oh,
She was in the live last night, but a person was in the chat who knows us well, but he spelled her name different. He spelled it the way, Kaylee can be spelled different ways. But he spelled it more like Kylie. And so the song came out Kylie. And I was like, we got to fix that, man. It's Kaylee. And so it wasn't your mistake. No. They put the name in wrong. They said the name wrong. And so you fixed it. So good job, Jake. Way to go. Appreciate that. She'll be tickled that you did the song for her.
well, we around here, I've been working on gardening and stuff. And I'm gonna put up some pictures this year and update my garden, what we've been doing.
Yeah.
And my goodness, dude. We worked our butt. When did I yell at you? I don't yell at nobody. Talking about Rob's gonna yell at me again. I don't yell at nobody. You knucklehead. I'll call you a knucklehead.
No, Michael, I don't think it was you. I think it was the young man that we know. He's family, but he's not related. It's kind of he's like family of family, and but we all know each other real well. He was using a different name. I guess he was using parents' name. I was like, that name sounds familiar, but it wasn't. So good morning, Miss Elizabeth. Gentlemen, on a Monday. Yes.
Good morning, lady.
All the way cool. It's Monday. You get to deal with the little boys and girls in the school.
Yeah, you get to fart on your autistic students, or not fart on them, whichever.
Not do that. Not do that, Rob. Not do that.
Yeah, I said not. I corrected myself. It'd be more funny if you did, though.
There's a song out there that Jake did, I think, that has that in there or something. I seem like I remember something in the archives. It's quite funny. I don't know if you ever heard that. Yeah, I was right on it, Jake. I don't know that she has, but I tell you what, I'll make sure she gets a hold of that today. I don't think we've had a chance to. We got some music and stuff coming for her tonight anyway. So
yeah,
on the Mama Said show, Monday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, baby, it's coming. It was kind of a weird weekend. It kind of backed up. There's still some things I'm trying to get closed out and get done. Like I said, it was just I mean, as soon as we came off the air Friday night, I was getting a phone call that Kaylee had fallen at the skating rink and was in great pain. So
is she okay now?
No.
She got a broke arm. Right?
It's the end of the world, They believe it is a break, but they're not sure. We got to have a re-X-ray done at the ortho. We've got to make an appointment and get it re-X-rayed. It has a soft cast. If it is, they'll go back and put a hard cast on it. Bless her heart.
Uh,
Somebody kind of pushed her.
oh,
Messing around. She told them to stop. Kids being kids, and she don't remember
yeah.
even falling. She just remembers being up and being on the ground.
Wow.
Somebody pushed her. It happened so fast. Some man wrote a song called AOC. I love how Jake's taking care. Dave needs money and Robert needs money. They both got medical bills to pay. So, Rob got sick.
Yeah. Rob don't normally get sick. Rob has some issues, but getting sick. Rob don't normally get sick very often.
A couple of bags of IV. That's pretty sick.
Yeah. Get dehydrated from being sick. Try to power through, and then next thing you know, you really are up the creek without a paddle. And being up the creek without a paddle when you're sick like that is not a good place to be.
Jake's on us again this morning. I'm supposed to tell you that he's going to be the producer of the show. He's going to put you in your place, man. You got to get with it.
Nobody put me in my place. That's when me God. Nobody put me in my place.
By the way, I'll say again this morning, so thankful to Killer Carl for the being able to come up on Saturday night for a couple hours on his show. And they really get on each other. You think we get on each other? They get on each other pretty hard, but it's all in good fun. They're all friends. They love each other, and had a great time with them. And appreciate that. Really helped us with our Rumble numbers. Appreciate that. If any of you are listening tonight or this morning, excuse me, thank you so much. And you all are a blessing. And he said I could come back. I didn't kill us, man. I didn't embarrass us so bad that I couldn't come back.
Oh, okay.
So he's a real true friend, and in the podcast world, and appreciate him. Very successful. All the best to him. He's gonna be. He's got great things ahead. I mean, great things ahead, and I look forward to watching his rise. He's already kind of a star, but he's got his rise to stardom is just shooting higher and higher. I'm happy for him.
Jake's fixing to DoorDash you some coffee, dude.
I have coffee. I have 3 different kinds of coffee. Well, actually, 4 different kinds of coffee in the studio. And yes, I know. That's why I asked for your address. I want to make sure I had it. We're going to take care of it this week. First, I have to help the ladies. I mean, it's kind of like yesterday. I was like, it's like, hey, get this. Hey, help me with this. Hey, I was like, golly, man, I felt like a chauffeur.
Jay, he told me Friday, I'm going to have to remember to get them stickers off to Jay. He said, I just can't remember. Every time I go to do it, I forget about it. And I said, you better remember it. He's going to be on you. He said, well, I'll get to him as soon as I can. He's not really that anxious for him, I don't think, and I'll get him to him as soon as I can.
Now, you know good and well I didn't say that. Don't be telling that young man that. Shame on you.
I'll get him to him within the next month or 2, I'm sure.
Never happened, Jake. Never happened. I wouldn't do that. Yes, we'll be at the festival this week.
Yes. We're going to be at the Mayhaw Festival right here in Colquitt, Georgia, live. Lodge and in charge.
We're going to broadcast a lot from the festival. I don't know how all of it's going to work, but we are going to be on a lot because we are rumbling a lot. So we may even do some rumble only a little bit mixed in with that. So the Mayhaw Festival. Right. Too much free time?
Yeah.
What's that? What's free time? I feel like I felt this whole weekend. I felt like I've been running behind, like I'm running uphill. And I've got there's barbarians at the top of the mountain rolling boulders down at me, laughing at me as I get knocked back 2 or 3 steps. And I'm just trying to get up to the top of the hill, man.
Let them barbarians run you over.
No, I didn't, but that's what it felt like. What is it about every time you go to a hospital? There's always a drunk there. Every time.
Well, dude, think about that. For what you just said for just a minute. How many of us put lead in with, "Hey, y'all, watch this"? Where do you think they go afterwards?
I mean,
hold my beer.
they're always hollering out, slurring their words, hollering out. This sometimes I've seen them where they were actually handcuffed to the bed. This time it wasn't. It was just I don't know. And we're trying to get X-ray on Kaylee's arm, and they're like standing there all in our business, like, "Oh, y'all taking an X-ray?" I'm like, "Yeah, shut up, get out of here." It's like, ain't this supposed to be a little private here,
Oh, what y'all doing over there? Getting a colonoscopy.
Yeah.
Damn, that don't look like it's no fun.
I got really sick one time. I drove myself to the hospital. I was at work, and they said, "Well, you can't drive home by yourself. This medicine we give you, you got to sleep a couple hours or have somebody come get you." I said, "Well, I'm not waking my wife up. I'll just sit out in the lobby." They said, "No, don't worry about it. We're not very busy. We're just gonna pull the curtain and we'll turn the lights out and you can just sleep in here." And I was, when you're sick like that, Rob, you don't care. It's like, sure, I'll just, I was drowsy anyway, so I was sleeping. It was great too, even for a hospital bed. That's how sick I was. I was like, just glad to be able to sleep. Well, they brought the drunk in. The cops bringing the old DUI guy in, and they handcuffed him to the bed next to me, and he's cussing and hollering, and of course they turned the lights on because they got to deal with him. They got to pull, do the blood draw. He wouldn't do the other, So my night got messed up, and I was like, "Is it time for me to go home?" Can I just go? They made me wait about 30 more minutes. I'd sit there and listen to the old drunk go on about, I wasn't drinking, officer. I'm calling my lawyer.
I just looked over and said, "Shut the heck up. You're drunk. Shut up." My goodness.
Your head is soaked in booze. You don't know what you're doing. Shut up.
Oh my gosh, Jake, did we have to play it again this morning? Let's play his favorite clip. They're not going to stop till we play it. All right, everybody hang on. Steve, when she finds out what you said, you're going to be wheezing, all right? Miss Elizabeth, Steve said, so 2% milk and store-bought cornbread then. All right, I guess I'll try it.
I still didn't hear you, Rob. I lost you.
He said, so 2% milk.
2% milk.
Yes. He said, so 2% milk and store-bought cornbread then. I guess I'll try it.
Oh my gosh. Steve said that?
Steve said that. Celtic Blacksmith.
Steve! You might go to hell. No! No! Oh my heavens! Oh, that hurts my heart. No, Steve, no.
That hurts my heart.
The legendary Steve the Celtic Blacksmith and Miss Elizabeth. It almost sounds like a wrestling thing, The Celtic Blacksmith and Miss Elizabeth.
Oh yeah, they can have wrestling sparring matches or verbal wrestling sparring matches. Have y'all seen these pictures of Governor Whitmer in the Oval Office? Have you seen this, Dave?
Not sure. Not sure.
It's that she's standing in there, and she don't want her picture taken with Trump, I guess. and she's got her folder over her face.
Oh,
Like
I did see the folder over the face. They're really cracking on her. I didn't know who it was. I just saw the picture.
it was Whitmer.
That's the best look she has ever had.
No doubt. I don't know how she kept her lips behind it.
Oh, Rob.
What?
Rob.
Well, have you seen her lips? It looks like that thing from Bugs Bunny with the lips that come way out to here.
Rob.
You know?
Rob. I can't believe you do that,
What?
man.
Like, man.
Shame.
What? I mean, she got like cartoon lips or something.
Shame, Rob. Shame.
What?
Can't believe you do it.
Yeah, you can. Well, here, let me expand upon this. Okay, I'm just gonna say this. That's all you can see in that picture is lips. Look, you see it? Lips, Dave.
Rob.
Lips.
Rob.
What?
Not nice.
Okay.
Not nice. Be nice.
True. It's true.
Governor Shapiro's governor's mansion was set on fire over the weekend by a neo-Nazi. They have him.
Yeah.
Thank God his family's okay. And I agree with him that, whether we might not agree politically, but he said this is not doesn't matter which side of the aisle. We just can't have that. Thank God his family's okay. That mansion. How does someone get to a governor's mansion, Rob? How does someone get there? Man, that's crazy. That
I have no idea. That shouldn't have happened. I'm glad they got the guy. I hope they throw him under the jail.
Oh, he never needs to see the light of day again.
No, I mean anybody that would do that needs to.
It's just pure evil, man. So let me show you what I sent this to Jake. He just wanted it, but let me show you what my granddaughter did to me over the weekend. I told you she came in the studio a little more. I think this is the right clip. This is what I put up there to show, this great love that, my granddaughter we have together, this great bond we have. She comes to the studio. She's sitting with me. And little did I know she was on a subversive trip. She set me up. You got to watch them. They always say to keep your friends close, your enemies closer. She got in close. I mean, she made sure the big setup and then sends this to me. Here you go. They're tremendous in our lives. I mean, like I said, there are songs that are very special to me that remind me of really powerful memories that I have of people and situations and things. Can you believe she did me like that?
Yeah, I can believe it. I can believe it.
Here I am trying to podcast, trying to do a show, and the granddaughter comes in behind me and sets me up. I had no idea she did that.
Morning, empty pockets.
Yes, good morning.
He said,
yes, I know.
That we're talking about violence is never accepted unless they say it's okay, and as long as it's part of the resistance.
Yeah, you're right.
Yes.
Brother James. Come on, Michael. Good morning to you. Y'all give him a follow on the Rumble side as well, part of the Killer Carl crew. Great, just awesome to me. Thank you so much. And I love his podcast as well. Really takes on the issues. I watched the issue where he was discussing tariffs, and I think if I remember right, James, Ohio. Am I correct on that? I think we have another. I know Killer is Pennsylvania. Did I get yours right, or is it somewhere else? They were all from different places, and of course we're both Georgia, but we got many friends in Ohio.
Yeah, we're getting all kind. We're starting to get up Springfield, Ohio.
Springfield. Shout out to Springfield this morning.
That's another Ohio guy for the Southern Fried Pocket. We got just a ton of people up there.
We have a lot of friends in Ohio. We appreciate it. He talks straight on. I love it. That's what I love about Killer Carl's land of.
Oh, so you got a few Haitians up there in
That's
Ohio.
that's what it sounds like. Invasion force.
Well, Celtic blacksmith looks a little Haitian.
Hello, Spartan. Spartan's popped in on us as well. He's coming on the other Rumble. How you doing? It's good to see you. Morning to you as well. Yeah, land of the Haitian. I remember when you remember when the Miami got overran. It's become the land of the Cubans. I mean, at one time it wasn't like that. And my cousin was in. Well, I had 4 cousins. I think it was in the military all at the same time.
Dude, he said, but they don't have a cat problem. Hey, take the good with the bad, dude. I mean, you got Haitians, you don't got no cat problems. You might have to move a few here into Colquitt. We thought getting a Chinese restaurant was going to take care of that. Didn't quite work out like we thought, but
When I was in Dumas, Texas, they moved in the Somalians, and they had 2 problems with the Somalians. When they had to have a community meeting and talk to them. The 2 problems they had was for this, Texas town up in the flatlands of town. Well, it's all flat, but up in the Panhandle. Panhandle is what we're looking for. Panhandle of Texas. The first thing they did is they would stop and crap in the middle of the road, sidewalk. It didn't matter. Wherever it hit them, they dropped it. The second thing is the ladies thought it was acceptable to walk around topless all the time.
Now, that first part, I'm not going to go along with, okay? You can't just drop and squat wherever you want to. That's just not cool. Even if you got a pooper scooper, you can't just drop and squat. Now, the lady topless part, I cover my eyes.
Well, what I heard is there was no complaining from the men, but the women in town, went to the mayor and said, "You got to do something."
I got my eyes covered. I can't see a thing.
Uh-oh. Procreating there, James.
Well, were they pregnant when they got there, or did they get pregnant after they got there? That's my question.
We might not want to know the answer.
Yeah, we might be breaking up marriages here. We better stop.
Oh, thank you, Spartan. I'll look that up.
Both. It's just you gotta ask questions sometimes.
Inquiring minds want to know.
Yeah, I bet if there's any husband and wife combos watching this show up there in Springfield this morning, there was about 6 husbands just got hit. Bam! What was you doing looking at her anyway? Oh, baby, we gotta be nice. Oh, gotta be nice. Oh my goodness.
Is it? I hope it's a happy Monday for everybody. I hope it's. I hope you're just ready to kick this Monday off and kick it right in the teeth and get going.
Absolutely.
And watch the country kick butt and take names again. We need to do that this week.
Yes.
The Chinese are trying to, double up on the tariff war. And they said they're not going to send us any rare earth minerals and stuff. They're gonna cut us off. I think we can find other places. The husband going to say he did.
That's probably a good idea. I'm sure that wouldn't get him in no kind of trouble at all.
None at all.
None. Yeah. Well, if
That's right. Empty Pockets is doing Movie Monday on his channel. I think that is. I know it's this evening. I can't remember the exact time. 7, 8ish, somewhere in there, and he's going to be having a movie on there. Let everybody know what it is, man. Let everybody know what your movie is. I love the name, Empty Pockets Podcast.
Yeah.
Empty Pockets. I like that. Movie night.
Well, let's see. We've got a favorite movie for the Southern Fried. We need to. That's a good idea, though. Put the movie up on Monday night. Race with the Devil.
With the Devil.
I haven't seen that one.
I heard him talking about it at the end of Killer Carl's show. And it's not Running with the Devil. It's not Van Halen.
Okay. Well, that's a good thing. It's a movie.
It's not The Devil Went Down to Georgia. It's not a song. It's a movie. Race with the Devil. Yeah. Peter Fonda, 1975.
Man, I wasn't even born yet.
You a lie. You lie, man. Come on. You lie.
Well, dude, how old do you think I am?
A little bit older than what you're acting like this morning. A little bit older than that.
Okay, I was 5.
Yeah, Peter was okay. He had a handful of little things he did there. He was kind of that. He tried to fit into that, rebellious, scene that was going on back in the day. Made some movies and stuff. Kim's Coffee Talk, who's on Rumble as well. Great broadcaster from the great state of Georgia as well. Here a while back, I told you she had middle finger Wednesday or something like that. I just saw it pop up on my notifications. She's going live right now. Middle Finger Monday.
There we go.
Yes, Easy Rider. That's the one I remember. Is more. I need to. I'll have to tune in. I don't remember that one as well, but I do remember Easy Rider. There's a lot of motorcycle movies and stuff back, in the late '60s, '70s.
Oh yeah.
I will do that, Jake. Absolutely will do that. Put that up there. Pray for niece, Nasty Spill, Saturday night. Please.
Was she?
I don't know. Please be praying for the missionary too. Also South Africa, who has been, they came in with guns while he was preaching and took him out.
Yeah.
6 gunmen. There is no word yet on if it's going to be demands for ransom or nobody knows. There's a lot of violence in South Africa, especially towards Christians right now. He's from America. He's over there as a missionary. And so pray for him. He has a wife, a couple of kids, and of course his church, which he was pastoring there. Shocking. I mean, they took I don't mean this in a kind of a joking way, but they stole a couple of phones from people in the congregation. I was wondering if they were looking at the phone for the scripture or if they were playing Candy Crush, Well, just give me that phone as well, I mean, I just inquiring minds want to know.
Candy Crush, really?
Well, I mean,
really, Candy Crush. That's where you go with all that with Candy Crush. Okay.
You don't think that people ain't doing that in church?
Oh, I know they're doing it in church. I was talking about the gunmen. I can't see them taking their phones to play it. They had other things on.
No, they just wanted the phone. I ain't saying they did it for the Candy Crush.
Yeah, it sounded to me like Candy Crush. I'm going to shoot you. Give me that phone. Oh.
It's a pretty addictive game. I mean, I don't know. You're already taking someone with guns pointed to their head. What's it to you to take a couple other, things? Serious business. Pray for them.
Yes.
Young man. A lot of people, friends of mine that have been posting pictures of them and this young man on mission trips and things back previous to this, to being in South Africa. So pray for him. We're just trying to get the word out. Very, very sad. A lot of violence in South Africa right now. A lot of things happening that shouldn't be happening. But we'll remember that, Jake. We will. So if James is still in here, how long have you had the Empty Pockets podcast? How long have you been Podcasting. I told Michael that we'll try when we're talking about our coffee. Will we have the pods? You see, I'm not the only one, Rob, that likes to do the little pods.
My gosh, you sissies in the world. Okay. My goodness.
Well, he's got a good reason.
It's podcasting, not pod coffeeing. What?
He's got a new machine coming. It does both. So he just wanted the option, to be able to use it. A little over a month. Man, you're doing solid. You're rocking it for a little over a month. I mean, rocking it. Good for you. I think if I remember right, he said he had a mechanic kind of a background. So kind of has that in his past and knows how to turn the wrench.
Yeah.
That's a lost art nowadays.
So
I wonder
if they're drinking these little K-cups or whatever. I want y'all to know that's not real coffee. That is someone determining how your coffee should be made for you.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. They got the pre-measured amount. You can't make it stronger. You can't make it weak. You got to make it just the way. You can't make a decision. 42 years. Turning wrenches for 42 years?
That's a long time.
Man, you got sockets for elbows. Oh, my goodness.
So you did find one. See, Michael's serious about this. He wanted to know if the Southern Fried Coffee was going to be in the cups, I said, we're going to do our best because you know what? We want to be that kind of podcast for you,
No, we don't want to be them sissy cup podcaster. We want to be real man coffee guys. We want to be, hey, let's speak of which, I got to go fill my cup up. You keep right on. I got to go fill my cup up.
Well, we can run a quick commercial. We probably need to do that anyway. I was just letting you, get run down there. I know you had a lot to talk about this morning. Make sure you got kind of
a lot to talk about. Hey, it's just because I'm so good looking. That's what it is. I'm trying to, be kind and courteous to one and all. And, I want to leave everybody a little brighter than when I found them, And what are you doing?
I hear music playing in the background.
Like you're doing a little ballerina dance. You fixing to fill up that cake cup again?
Tell everybody how pretty you are.
Oh, I don't have to. They can see.
Hey, Southern Fried fans and your Cornbread Nation. Well, yeah, that's right. We're going to advertise for Mammoth Nation. To all proud Americans, we call attention to these thoughts. Are you tired of woke corporations that don't align with your values? I know we are. Look no further than Mammoth Nation, the ultimate destination for patriots like you and me and Rob and everybody else, including old crazy Uncle Jeb, who believe in putting America first. Here at the Southern Fried Podcast, we're proud to partner with Mammoth Nation because they share our unwavering commitment to faith, family, and yes, freedom. Just like us, Mammoth Nation believes in the power of the American spirit and the importance of preserving our great nation's heritage. When you join Mammoth Nation, you're not just getting access to amazing discounts on products and services. You're becoming a part of a community that stands against the forces trying to tear our country apart. From supporting veterans and first responders to promoting Christian values, Mammoth Nation is the go-to platform for conservatives who want to make their voices heard. So what are you waiting for? Join the Mammoth Nation movement today and start enjoying exclusive deals from businesses that share your America First values. Together, we can make America great again, one purchase at a time. Don't miss out on this opportunity to support a company that truly cares about our nation's future. Sign up for Mammoth Nation now and experience the difference of a community that puts America first. Use that QR code on the screen, folks, and that will take you right to the website where we also will be helped in your support of these values. We are customers of this great American company. Rob is a monthly supporter, and I am a lifetime member of Mammoth Nation. We're so appreciative of companies like this. Please be a supporter, not just for us, but for America. These companies need our support. We're patriots. Stand together with patriots. Take care, and God bless.
And we're back, or I'm back. Rob will be back. He's slower, He may be a little younger than me, but he's slower. Oh, Roy McIlroy won the Masters over the weekend. Completed the Grand Slam. Put the green jacket on from down here in Georgia. While the grass is still green in Augusta, it soon will not be when the heavy heat of summer gets a hold of it. But it's beautiful. That's always a cool event. I'm not a golfer, but I like the Masters. That's pretty cool. Shout out to Kyle Larson. Put the hammer down. Won Bristol over Denny Hamlin. Hamlin, who had won 2 in a row. Tried very close. Tried to do the trifecta. Didn't do that. By the way, on Tuesday night, I think it's Tuesday night this week, we do the Southern Fried Racing Hour. Southern Fried Racing Hour. We're going to have an added guest. It's Dave and Dean, but we're going to have James. He wanted to come be a part. He's been. We know him well, and he wanted to come in studio and be a part of the show. So we're gonna get ready for that. We're gonna have the 3-man broadcast booth as we talk about Bristol. I even watched a little drag racing this weekend. Got into some of that, watching some of the folks, and I never watched. I've always watched just the 2 going side by side. I was watching those that were doing 4. Wow. That's impressive. 4
Did I hear you correctly?
Do what?
Did I hear you correctly? Did you say you were watching drag racing this weekend?
I did.
What is that, like 4 trannies out there?
Well, if they got it fit.
Running up the road in their high heels?
No. No.
You've been hanging out with Steve too long. He's working on trannies, and you're watching drag racing. I mean, come on.
No, these were the diesel-smelling folks that love to just, put their head down.
Ooh. You were watching the rough train.
Well, they like to get down there in it. If you've talked to those that go to those kind of races, they get those pit passes. They like to get down there and just smell that. I'm in a nostalgic gasser driver. Yeah. They were lighting it up. I didn't realize there were some female drivers in that now. Just didn't realize that. But they were ripping it up, man, getting it going, tearing it up. I was watching them break down some engines and rebuild them. That was fascinating to watch. The crew, they got to break that down after a race and get it all back ready again for another. And I was wondering if Steve got his. I didn't look and see. I was so busy last night when I got back from church. I didn't get the chance to see if he went live. So I don't know if he got his training fix or not. So I don't know.
He said he had that special tool come in. He's supposed to be getting his training fixed.
If he did, I will have to go back and watch it because I really wanted to do that. I was just, it was just a busy weekend. It got busier, and the guy that owns the airport here is a big racer, Michael says. Okay.
Is that Flintstone, Georgia? Is that where? No, there was an airport in Flintstone.
I believe he means. Are you talking about the Lafayette?
Oh, you just got some hate mail coming in.
Well, we do have people listening, that would call it both ways,
Yeah, but most people that call it Lafayette, around your neck of the woods is just trying to start something anyway. Because everybody else is like, it's Lafayette. It's not Lafayette. It's Lafayette, people. It's Lafayette.
Well, that's just like it's Colquitt and not Colquitt, what y'all say. But
that's your mouth. You coming down here Saturday. Can't be calling it Colquitt when you get that. My goodness. You're not going to make it out.
I'm going to have
I got to tell you, first time you say Colquitt down here, they ought to be going, it's Colquitt. You go get some old hunchback old man up there to explain to you why it's called Colquitt.
I'm going to have to say that at least once and also bring it up that you crumple your biscuit. I'm going to have to do that.
No.
I'll do it live on the air. From the heart.
Everybody knows people Colquitt don't do that. We real men around here. We don't crumple no dad blame biscuit like a bunch of women folks.
Real men.
Yeah.
And how many
Real
weeks?
men just rip it in half, put it on a plate, cover it with gravy. I mean, bury it in gravy, and then eat it. We ain't got to do all this. Oh, I got to crumple it up. Oh, it's like them tiny little coffee cups that you put in the thing. Them little cute little dainty coffee cups, you put in there like the women folk. Yeah.
Got one right now.
Yeah. I like how you did that. I got one right now.
I don't think that's the way it was
That's how
said.
you did it. I'm pretty sure that's how you did it.
What you heard and what really happened is two different things.
I got one right now. I'm gonna watch some drag racing this weekend.
Rob. If you don't behave, I'm gonna drop Jake back on you, the producer.
No, don't drop Jake back on me. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't drop Jake back on me.
He's been dogging you out for the last few days.
Oh.
He has a Facebook page, he says, Lafayette, what do you want to say? Carlos Gann. I'll check it out.
Well, hopefully we'll have some guests stopping by. Good morning, Miss Jennifer. How are you this morning? Oh, she's even got a sunshine up there. Look at that.
Oh, I like it. Boy, it was a beautiful day yesterday. I mean, the sun was beaming down. What an awesome day.
And it wasn't too hot down here. I mean, it was still warm, but it wasn't too hot. We got a lot of work done yesterday, and man, I needed to. Boy, did we get it done. My goodness.
Yeah.
I have to put some pictures up of how the garden's coming along this year. I'm running an experimental garden this year for me. I had never done that.
I am fine. Robert's being a bad boy.
I'm not being, what? What? No, not me. I'm kind and courteous to one and all.
I hear that cop song playing in the background. Bad boys, bad boys.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do when Rob comes for you?
Did you see the principal of the school that wouldn't let the police in that was investigating a bomb threat?
No.
She dislikes police.
Oh my God. Yeah, Dave. You can't crumple your biscuit.
I'm not elderly.
Yeah, you're very elderly.
He said very elderly. I'm not very elderly.
Oh. What do you say? There's just a bunch of old people in Colquitt. I got news for you. There's young people here too. Not a whole lot to do in Colquitt. The baby business is booming.
Uh-oh. The granny's fixed.
I didn't know Granny was broke. I thought you was working on your tranny, not Granny. Oh my goodness. All right, let's look at. No lie though. Also had to investigate a puddle when I left for work. Turns out I didn't tighten a hose clamp enough. But thanks to my trusty Leatherman, I got that. Are you still talking about Granny or a tranny? Are you telling me that you found a puddle when you left for work and it was Granny and you had to tighten the hose clamp? My goodness. Well, thanks to your trusty Leatherman, Granny's fixed. Dude, hey, whatever it takes, you're going to be a doctor. Look here. Go to the emergency room. Steve bust out his Leatherman. I got this. Y'all get out of the way. Here, hold my beer.
That whole scene sounded worse than the other thing we talked about.
Hey, Empty Pockets, we're glad you stopped in with us this morning.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much. We'll check out the movie.
Yes, we will. Hey, thanks for stopping by. Hey, y'all like give me a like and a follow over there on the Rumble side. We'd appreciate it very, very much.
Yes, Killer Carl, Empty Pockets podcast. Definitely Half Pine, the Celtic Forge,
Yeah.
Blacksmith, Steve-O. There he is. Put that up on the screen.
Yeah, y'all give him a like and follow as well. Half Pine Forge. Hey, He's studying to be a doctor, guys. You might want to support him and with his hammering down over there at the forge, and yeah, he can fix your granny with a Leatherman. If she just needs a hose tied. All right.
We appreciate you doing that. He's a fine fella, and part of that Killer Carl crew, and
Yes.
great guy. And by the way, if you're looking for some great coffee, we don't have ours yet. Get to 55coffee.com and use the promo code Carl15, CARL15. I've done that. I drink it here in the studio, and it's great coffee. And Empty Pockets has a great show as well. They're fine folks. Enjoyed being with them. They're amazing. A lot of fun. A lot of fun. They crack me up.
And so, Steve, are you telling me that your autocorrect knew what you were doing more than you did? So your autocorrect that changed tranny to granny? They were like, yeah, you can't hide that. We saw what you were doing. The autocorrect was like, yeah, we're watching you. We're watching you. And they saw you do that. Yeah. Said, oh no, don't you put tranny up there. That was granny that you was working on out there. Don't you put tranny.
Oh, granny with a puddle on the ground. Michael, yeah.
That's what it seems like, dude. I mean, I'm just saying, I'm just throwing that out there. You know, now I got this mental image of some little old lady out there running away from you with a walker. You know, get that thing away from me. I like my homes like this. Don't tighten my clamp.
As if the neighborhood was not already anti-Steve.
Yeah, he's up there banging around in the forge and dang, 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 dang. What's he doing up there? I see some little old lady. I meant to leave that puddle. Get away from my hose clamp. Why are you wearing that pink shirt?
Well, Michael, that would work.
Yeah, it would.
That brings a whole new element to the show. Granny
fluid.
Oh.
No.
There's your Monday morning thought.
Oh, no. No. Dude, why'd you have to go there? That just took all the fun out of it. Oh, drainage fluid. Now, transmission fluid's kind of a reddish color, isn't it? Wonder what color granny fluid.
Rob. Oh. Ouch. Wow.
I'm just saying, come on.
Some things,
I'm curious.
Some things don't have to be said.
That's how you learn stuff, dude. You ask questions.
You weren't asking a question. You were thinking out loud.
I was pondering.
Well, your pondering was a little bit much for me.
Steve said, I saw the half pint mistake coming when I first named it. I decided to go with it. It's taken a year, but this is the first time someone said it. They have the drunken kung fu masters, like drunken master movies, Legend of the Drunken Master. You could be like Legend of the Drunken Blacksmith, half pint Ford. That would work.
Well, you could make you a stein right there on the forge, and then
Yeah.
then fill it up, or at least halfway.
Just halfway.
Just halfway.
Yeah.
Well, with what they're drinking, you can't go full on. I mean, that's like Automag, man. You can't do that.
Yeah.
Some things are just against law, of nature.
Now I can just see Steve. It comes in pints. I ain't getting one.
Long time no see, Robert.
Yeah. Hey there, Dan. How you doing this morning? Wait a minute. Who is that? Dan Gaming. Hey, Dan, how you doing this morning? A long time no see, sir.
See you, Michael. Take care, bro.
He's coming out of Australia. Dan there. Come on in and say hi, Dan. It's not there. Yeah, it's early in the morning here. Here, little man. How you doing?
It's a good looking dog.
It's kind of like my step nephew. Him and his brother are twins, Daniel and Jonathan. Not so little these days. No, you're not. You've gotten grown. I've seen pictures. You're trying to reach on up there, but y'all were reaching up there last time I saw y'all. How long y'all been down in Australia now? They've been there for some years. Y'all, we need to get you pop in on the show with us one evening on the evening show. That would be we go on 8 o'clock in the evenings on Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So if it's morning there, about 7 years now, coming up on 8. Wow. It don't seem like y'all been gone that long. My goodness. You're not gone, you just click away though. Let's see. What time would it be there at 8 o'clock in the evening here? It'd be early in the morning there, wouldn't it? Tell you what, if it's evening there now, we'll swap out some emails here. I'll send you a message on Messenger, and we'll swap out some emails. We'll get you to pop in if you want to.
You think emails could go from Colquitt to Australia?
Absolutely. It seemed like yesterday we were last at Grandpa's. Yeah. It had, I talked to him just the other day. Yeah, he seems to be doing well though. Yeah, check when you're free. We'd love to have you come on and say howdy from Australia. That'd be awesome.
A place where you truly could open the door and the kangaroo punch you in the face.
Yeah. I got you. I think I've got you on Facebook as well, and we'll swap out and we'll bring you right on up. We'll send you a link. All you gotta do is click it, pop right in. I'd love to see you on here. Love to see you anyway. Are y'all planning on coming back to the States to visit anytime? Kind of reminds me of a song. Welcome to the land down under. I just saw your other Aunt Wendy last week, Saturday night. We went to the Willie Nelson concert. Not that you know of. All right. Well, have you picked up an Australian accent yet? I bet you've got a good one by now. They were kind of young when they moved there, Dave. I bet he's picked up a good Australian accent 7-8 years.
Yeah. He's probably at that stuck in where they still say he has an American accent, But here they would say, well, you sound different.
Actually, still have that Southern twang,
yeah.
though. That's all right. That's all right. You can be from South Australia. That's right.
Yeah. South Sydney.
Yeah. All right, Dan. Well, I'll holler back at you today at some point. We hitting 7 o'clock here. It's time for us to log out of the show and let Dave get to work and take his grandkids to school. But I am glad to see you on here, young man. We will get you back on here in the morning sometime. We can start y'all's days off with a little bit of Aussie twang. All right. Well, we're glad everybody joined in with us this morning. Y'all like, follow, subscribe, and Rumble, Facebook, YouTube, wherever you want to do it at. And we will see y'all this evening. Dave, you got anything before we take off?
Now, we'll see you tonight on Mama Said, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hopefully, Miss Elizabeth can join us this week. Her and Rob was not feeling well last Monday. And we'll dive into some things tonight. Goodbye, Miss Jenneth. You have a great day as well. And let's kick this Monday and get her done. You know?
Yeah, get this Monday done. Everybody likes Mondays. Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. All righty. Well, I'm hitting the wrong buttons today. You know, why am I hitting the wrong buttons?
That's probably what your teacher asked you. Rob, why are you writing the wrong things down?
Probably so. Hey, y'all have a great day. We'll see y'all this evening on Mama Said. Salute, guys.
Oh, well, it's early in the morning. Grab a cup and tune on in. Robert and Dave got that southern charm. Let the laughter begin. From the morning funny to Maga Minute, ain't no better way to start your day the southern way with a little joke and pray. We're just southern folks talking southern things. Front porch swinging where the church bells rang. From Mama Said to Hump Day News, we keep it real with down home views. Sunday morning in the Word, get that gospel flow. Prayer time calls, so let's let our troubles go. Come Monday night, Mama Said is bringing the truth. And when it's night talk with Dave, man, you know it's getting loose. We're just southern folks talking southern things. Stories and sports where the good times hang. From SFP News to I Remember That, we tell it like it is, and that's a fact. Got our veteran of the week, gotta show our pride. Pets of the week, bringing love worldwide. Talking paranormal, digging true crime. Southern fried stories all the dang time.